Aloha kako, what is up everyone? Welcome to my channel. My name is Hoku if you're new here. Or if you're not, mahalo for coming back and joining me for another mindful mirror talk where I can just sit in my own little space and connect with self and spirit to get a little bit of truth seeking and truth speaking done for the time I have on here. Hopefully without being interrupted too many times. I trust everyone has had a beautiful day full of abundance, kindness, generosity, compassion, safety, health, and healing. Yes, I put these words out there because that's what I want to affirm. I don't want to speak ill. I want to speak life. So if y'all get annoyed with how I speak, I'm sorry, but it's all love, because I was having a conversation with my my oldest daughter today on the way to school, and she was talking about a girl in her class, her grade, I should say, that she always tries to say bye to when I'm picking her up from school, or hello during the day, but the girl just kind of keeps to herself. And she goes, I think she's a little reserved. And I asked, well, does she say hi to anyone else? Does she talk to anyone else? Is she shy? And my daughter goes, yeah, she talks to other people. And I said, but she just doesn't talk to you? And she goes, yeah, but I'm not bothered by that. And I said, okay, right on. It stemmed into a conversation about how a lot of the times people, from their own projections of insecurity or traumas or whatever they're going through internally, they project that onto others through their actions, through their behavior, through their words. And so that will trigger most of us who have not transmuted our own spaces within us that receive that energy, you know. So we were talking and I said, you know, love is the most powerful energy, because like that saying, love conquers all, you never really understand that till you realize like how difficult it is to sometimes come from a place of love when people will intentionally try to trigger these aspects within you that are unhealed, either knowingly or unknowingly. And I was saying, you know, it's easy when somebody pokes and prods and makes fun or bullies or does things against you. It's easier to be mad, to be angry, to be resentful, to be jealous, to, you know, exhibit hatred or animosity or all these negative emotions. You know, that's the first thing we'll jump to and we'll run with. But to actually pause, really process those feelings and transmute it into love, reciprocation, that is ultimate. And I think, you know, there's a lot of us that are working on lifting, vibrating upwards, you know, and not staying stuck in low vibrational energy, and not having other people's actions change us for the worst. If anything, change us for the better, by taking the time to say, ooh, this is stirring up something within me that I got to look into. They're bringing out they out of pocket, but they bringing out a character that's a little bit hood, you know what I mean? That's a little bit ready. So yeah, the energy for today is love. And I don't know if it's because we're in now a Taurus transit of moon emotions, but I've just been feeling good. I've been feeling abundant. And if not speaking from an actual, you know, monetary or financial or materialistic standpoint or viewpoint, definitely a spiritual viewpoint. I'm feeling so abundant today. I was running into people that just had some chill, humble, positive, aloha vibes. Like, not over the top where they trying to be like, oh, hi, you know, trying to be all up in your face and your space and all up in your business and shit. Like, nah, I'm good. I usually try to avoid those kind of people because it just doesn't seem genuine. It doesn't seem authentic. But yeah, I was running into just some coolness, some cool, calm, humble, pleasant vibes to be around. And you know, I started thinking about it, like, I'm feeling abundant. This is, you know, I'm definitely receiving this energy. But then I had to stop and think and be like, bitch, it's because you've given that energy too. You know, you are guided and protected in whatever, you know, adversities, whatever bad energy wants to come around, they are blocked. There are boundaries around you. You walk in your regality and your royalty, and not in a conceited, condescending way, but in a just like, I'm loving life. I'm loving this present moment. I am present in this space as I go throughout my life, as I go throughout my day. I am in the moment and I'm enjoying and I'm grateful for this moment. And that was just the energy I was carrying throughout the day, and it was obviously being reciprocated back, and I'm just full of abundant gratitude because shit, of all the days, man, some days be harder than others, and it's just nice to have a chill day. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm feeling these guidance cards. I want to just draw for whoever's out there listening that needs it. I want to say collective, but honestly, I feel like that generalizes everybody. It's like if you're in a room full of people, you're just talking to everybody. Yes, that is the case. However, this is such a small space to begin with that it's very intimate, it's very personal. And so I'm talking to you. Yes, you. This one-on-one dialogue with self, spirit, and you. So welcoming you into this space of gratitude that I feel. But I'm gonna just draw from this deck to see where we at today. Where are we at? It's thundering. I mean, we got some powerful mana right now in my little pocket of the world here in Hawaii. And so let's see what message needs to be heard for the present. Mahalo. Okay, mahalo nui. First card we drew, transform. I think we drew this before, but emerge with beauty and grace from your cocoon. That butterfly energy of getting out of your shell, your cocoon, and really like letting your wings spread out dry so that you can just take off. Oh, we got more than that. We got 3 cards. Okay. Transform through kindness. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. Is this not what I was talking about? The energy I'm coming with? Like, I ain't got time for nobody's hate. I ain't got time for nobody like looking into what are you doing, why you doing it, like blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I don't care. I ain't got time. Just like my daughter was saying. She's like, I don't care if this girl's like has something against me or doesn't want to say hi to me, but she says hi to everyone else. I mean, I'm showing aloha, so it shouldn't offend or affect me in any way, besides to just give her more aloha, tell her hi even more, you know. Bring that freaking kindness to the forefront of being of self today, and every day essentially. This doesn't just apply for the now, it applies for the lifestyle, for the being. You know, this isn't I want or, you know, I wish I could be like this. This is I am. I am resonating this frequency, and it's going to draw the energies that help me grow and help me stand taller and my spine get stronger. I'm resonating the energies to bring in those types of people that can help with that, you know? And anything that is not serving to do that, let it go. Let go of bitterness, let go of jealousy, let go of hate-ass energy, because it doesn't do anything to progress your life, to succeed beyond where you're at. If anything, it stunts it. It hinders the growth process. It hinders your abundance, your reception of manifesting these rewards. It's not gonna do anything. So let it go. Let it go. Transform in kindness and let the bullshit go, essentially, is what we got. And then I'm gonna go ahead. I'm feeling the native spirit. Actually, yeah, I'll go ahead since it's here. I'm feeling my native spirit oracle deck. And like I said in the last video, like the tarot I'm still learning and stuff, but to be honest, we need to be kinder to ourselves. Like it said, kindness, and that's where we're coming from. A place of kindness, a place of generosity, a place of humility, a place of harmony and peace, forgiveness. You know, like, don't sweat the small stuff. Don't hold on and harbor the bullshit that's just gonna sit at the pit of your stomach. You're not, and just sit there and rot and manifest into some funky ass emotions and moods and behaviors and actions. You know, like, let that shit go. So I want to be gentler, and I just want to get a good message. So that's why I'm using these. Let's see what is meant from the native spirit. Mahalo nui. Mahalo. Okay. We have, oh, see, there's always more than I thought would come out. Sweat Lodge. Sweat Lodge is a place where you really detox anything that you want to let go of, right? It's a place where you can really center your mind, body, and spirit and align it with the Most High source energy, to really gain clarity of space within, of the sacred space within. Let's see what, so let me see what we got. We got Sweat Lodge, Spirit Keeper of the South, and Answer the Call. I'm feeling like we're definitely going places. We're on a path. We're on a journey of Like we got the first card from the Whispering Woods deck. We got transform. We are in a place and a space of transformation where we're cutting out the bullshit. We're letting it go. We're taking time to meditate, heal. Let's see what the Sweat Lodge says though. Cleanse yourself. Body, mind, and soul. Purify. Clutter clear. Literally, it says, let go of objects and relationships that no longer serve you. Purify your body. Drink your water. Eat your greens, girl. Steam the body. Sweat Lodge. Purify that out. Get the toxins out. Yoni to motherfucking face. Everything needs to just be sweated out. All the toxicity and all the traumas and all the triggers need to be sweated out. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's thundering. Yes, Spirit. Mahalo, mahalo. I'm seeing ring, 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 like a tunnel, like a tornado of sorts. Like a hurricane, but very, almost like a, what is that called? Like slinky energy. But anyway, the Sweat Lodge is about purifying the body. So go within, meditate, take the time to breathe, do a couple breathing exercise. Sit by the shore if you're, you know, in a beach area or on an island, you know. Go to the woods, go to a pond. And just breathe. Breathe in the fresh air. Breathe the oxygen to help get to the spaces within you that are just blocked, that are tight, that need to be loosened up and transmuted. We also got Spirit Keeper of the South. And I keep getting interrupted, but you know what? Ain't nobody gonna stop my shine. Gonna lift up, ready and divine. Spirit Keeper of the South is essentially talking about abundance and prosperity in all forms. Okay, all right, come through. I receive, I reciprocate. Expansion, surging energy, activity, movement, rapid growth. Be open to receiving the bounty of the universe. This is a great time for medical procedures. Your energy will be at maximum, and that's how I'm feeling today. I'm also not sure if it's because the my rising sign is Taurus, so I tend to vibe with a lot of Taurus energy or people. And I think today's moon is in Taurus transit. Today, tomorrow, and Thursday. And then Friday we go into Gemini. So that should be interesting. But this card, the Spirit Keeper of the South, says we're talking about abundant energy, rapid growth, and movement. This is your time to shine. It's also a time of great bounty in all areas of your life. So open your arms to receive gifts from the universe. All right, so this is an abundance card. Look at that sun, that sunshine. Ooh la la la, it's the way that I rock when I'm doing my thing. Ooh la la la, it's the natural vibe that your girl brings. Ooh la 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 la, sweet thing. And answer the call. Maybe there's something, a new opportunity about to be offered, a promotion of sorts. The abundance coming in such a way where you're gonna have to be like, all right, I'm gonna have to pick this up and see what is for me, what is coming in, what is coming through. Answer the call. Let's see if there's anything within this guidebook that might pop out as something needed to be heard. If you've been waiting for your life to shift, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. I receive that. Do you? Just take a moment, breathe that in. Your true and authentic life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now, your spirit guides, ancestors, and loved ones who have passed on are sending you messages. Yep, I've been getting a lot of synchronicities today alone. I mean, I always do. But I've been a little out of whack lately, not gonna lie, as we all have. And today, I just, like I said, I just felt so upbeat and just at peace and in abundance and just at this cool, chill, like, receiving aura about me. You've been called, and a gateway is opening for communications from these spiritual realms. Now and in the days ahead, signs from spirit will be all around you. So watch for them. All right, answering the call. Don't ignore. Don't send it to voicemail. Pick up. That's why it's very important to always have insight, intuition, and to always have your lifeline open to the Most High, to the source energy, to be connected to source. That is your phone line right there. And when spirit calls, you better pick up, girl, or man. You better pick up. All right, what else did we get? The circle of life. That green, that earth, that abundant, that prosperous, that learning, grounded energy. Let's see. All things are possible. Stand in your center and be open. Like almost like standing in this field, yeah? Standing in the center of that field with your arms wide open. With arms wide open. Yes. The four winds are bringing your dreams to fruition. All corners, all aspects, all elements are bringing fruition to you. Embrace and accept where you are in the great circle of life. Bounty and abundance are flowing to you. If you've had relationship or financial challenges, things are about to change, baby. Baby. Yes, I've been, girl. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds pitched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and good, saying, this is my message to you. Yeah. Yes, everything is going to be all right. We are in a good space to receive. We are in this like center field. We are in that target zone, of loading zone of like just everything come as it may, as it should, as it is meant. Every little thing is going to play out in ways that you couldn't have even fathomed even a day ago, It's all good. All right. I'm going to go ahead and let me see. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. So I talked about the fact that we are in the Taurus moon transit. So I wanted to see what's up with moon and Taurus energy. So this is a fixed sign. The moon is in exaltation in the sign of Taurus, and this will be displayed in a heightening of the Taurus and moon patterns of behavior within you. The concept of roots will be extremely important to you, and you will need to feel secure and have a predictable routine lifestyle in order to feel a sense of well-being. Change is viewed with open unease, and reactions against it being forced on you will be strong, as you tend to rely on established values and standards of behavior. Those who seek to bring radical change to the static social patterns are seen as threats. And because your own sense of identity is so attuned to this social collective consciousness, your attitudes are traditionally conservative and uphold the status quo. So this may be that opposition feeling. Like I woke up today and I was just I was not about conforming, not about worrying, not about doubting myself. I woke up feeling good, despite what was going on around me, despite the problems that still exist. You know what I mean? It's not like they're gone. It's just I'm not tending to that energy. I'm tending to clarity, purification energy. And so this is on that other side, though. This is what's underneath. And so we do have to acknowledge that sometimes we're going to be creatures of routine and stability, and we're going to want things a certain way. But when they don't work out in the world, remember that this is a time of transformation. Remember, this is a time to let go. Remember that this is a time to really go within ourselves. That sweat lodge energy, we got to really like sweat it out. Sweat out all the bullshit. Sweat out all the shit that don't really, that does nothing but sit and stagnate our bodies and our spirits, yeah? You may need to become more flexible in both an inner and an outer sense. Your security is really very fragile and vulnerable and is liable to being threatened by the vicissitudes of life. More self-sufficiency and faith in yourself would help. Yes, as a risk-free life is virtually impossible, and at any rate would preclude the possibility of growth. Possessive tendencies may need to be curbed, and as do patterns of personal rigidity, which only inhibit experience and expression. So yes, these are barriers, these are borders, boundaries that of self-growth that need to be dismantled, that need to be disassembled within yourself. Don't block your blessings. Don't block the abundance by holding on to things that aren't allowing you an open mind, you know, like we pulled earlier. Stand in that circle of life, throw your arms out or to your side, and just release and transform. Allow the energy from source to fill up your spaces, to cleanse out and purify the things within those spaces that no longer feel good or that no longer help you grow. Growth. So that is the Taurus moon energy. So we're kind of battling the balance beam again, you know. We are definitely in need of keeping the positivity to the forefront. So I'm going to go ahead and draw from this Guidance Oracle deck, the African Queen Rising deck. And see what Spirit has to tell us about the God, Goddess within us. What do you need to know right now? What do you need to remember from source? Let's cut the deck. And I'm seeing this Mawalisa cosmic power again. Remember, we are divine, masculine, feminine, cosmic energy. Nothing has a power over us. We come from the same source energy that created the sun and the moon. So what are you doubting, girl? What you tripped up on? What you cannot see about the beauty and the divinity within yourself? And stop comparing it to anyone else. Your light is yours, right? And your light shines the way it needs to shine, the way it was meant to shine. Okay? My light shines the way mine is meant to. We grow and we learn from experiences and connections from each other. But ain't nobody you. So be grateful for that. Be grateful for the growth and the understanding. Sauche. Grounding. We also have another grounding card. Look at that. Just look at the color schemes. Those yellows, those oranges, the sunset colors, you know, or the sunrise colors. Look at her holding the roots that go deep within the ground space, you know, holding on to the nutrients that bring forth life. I see an aloe plant, or maybe even like an agave plant. Beautiful, beautiful. And she be like, oh, ain't nobody gonna stop my shine, girlfriend. I am grounded. I know where the fuck I come from. And then we have rage, but I'm seeing this in a positive light. This could be precaution. You know, don't be conceited. Don't be condescending. Don't bring forth an energy of, or a lack of empathy and compassion for others by being too much into yourself. You know, there's definitely that warning, but there's also a come forth in a raging, beautiful, loving way. That is possible. But let's go ahead and read from the guidebook. So we have the grounding card, number 3, energy of 3. So again, Soche is grounding. She is a goddess of grounding from the temple of ancestors. Going back to your roots, going back to your histories, going back to the generations of whatever be up in you. Transmuting those, that letting go, what we drew earlier. But this is really grounding with it and letting it take a hold and keep things firm and keep you from getting tousled around and displaced and lost in this world. This is the great ancestress Sauche. And I apologize if I'm mispronouncing any of the words. Her guidance is speaking on magic and protecting it. Protecting your magic. Your heart is your own. Your body is your own. Your mind is your own. Your truth and story are your own. Be rooted, grounded in your truth. Create healthy boundaries. Yes. I couldn't have said it better, because that's what I was saying. Like, ain't nobody can be you. You ain't nobody you. Only you are you. And so your truth, your essence, your aura, what you bring forth, what you learn every day, and how you show up the next is all divinely and authentically you. So remember that. But let's see some clarity on the Medusa card 23, card of rage. I'm thinking just bring forth, like, don't doubt yourself, girl. That's the kind of rage, not in a negative, bad way, like I'm gonna burn your village down, but in a way of like, there's a fire that nobody can mess with, huh? Shadow of rage, temple of shadows, things to obviously transmute and work on. But Medusa is feared as an ugly, vicious monster bitch, basically. The truth? This Libyan Berber dark goddess of wisdom's rage is sacred, epic, and fully justified. You are pissed off and petrified. Ooh, who's pissed off and petrified, girl? Because I didn't come in today, being any kind of pissed off and petrified. But, who be coming up in this space with all that energy? But underneath, you are hurt and heartbroken. Feeling undervalued is overwhelming. You can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. Take a breath. Close your eyes and put both hands over your lower abdomen. Tune into the part of you, your gut, your sacral region, that feels out of control. Flood it with loving, healing, golden light. Now put both hands over your heart and do the same. You have a right to your full range of emotions, including anger. Sacred rage inspires us to run for office, lead protests, and shift policies. So it's okay, like I said, this rage card is still in a sense positive. It's transmuting that rage into a more loving, because it's harder to love than it is to come with the anger and the bullshits. It's hard to really take that hotness, that fire, and shift it, turn it into a fiery love, a passion that helps you reach your potentials of being divine and assist in lighting the way for others to reach their potential. So it's just something to look at. But if you happen to be a type of person that's coming up in anybody else's space or social medias, and you be over analyzing things and comparing and shit, like, just know that even if you're doing that, there's still a possibility to shift those energies. That it's not the person you're looking at or the person you're being envious or jealous or comparing yourself to. It's not them. It's something deep rooted in you, in your heart space, in your solar plexus and sacral space, that needs to be purified, detox, like we pulled the Sweat Lodge card. So it's okay to feel that. It's okay to connect with that, but transmute it. If the fire is going to rise, let it cook a meal, let it be nourishing. If the fire is going to rise, let it be of warmth and love, not destruction. Meal, not just painful and agonizing. All right, I'm feeling good energy. So that was the African Rising Goddess card, and I'm just going to pull one more card for today. I'm going to try to keep this as short and sweet as possible, because I know y'all got to go on with your day or evening or whatever it is, wherever you are. So I'm just going to leave with one more possible message of healing, because no matter whether it's something to really truly look at that is on the darker side, the shadowy side, or whether it's an uplifting or light message, whatever the message, it is a lesson that creates the blessings. It is a way to process self and center self, so that you can emit more life and more love to yourself and to others. So we doing that one day at a time. It's not just me, it's you as well. We're doing that together. So one more message. Whoa, okay, mahalo. Wow. We're not a new moon, we're approaching full moon, but I like this new moon energy, this new beginnings. It's a beautiful card. Look at that. That looks like something. This looks like if I had a blow up of this picture. All right, so this is the card 12. 12 threes. The new moon card is about creating, assessing your position, and knowing what you want. The calm-filled energy of the new moon is here for you. Breathing in the energy of the new moon can move you to a place of detachment, thus creating clarity and the ability to see new possibilities. The new moon is a sacred time that we can honor by going within and evaluating our life choices. Ask yourself, what do you need to do to bring your dreams into reality? The two crescent moons placed on either side of the flower in this mandala are balanced. One crescent moon is facing inward and the other is facing outwards as a direct reflection of your inner and outer worlds. Finding your balance within will thus bring balance without. And furthermore, this mandala indicates that from contemplation and intention setting, one must engage in action. Works in action. Mahalo nui. So we got all of this. We got the tools. We got the tools and the ike, the knowledge handed to us, presented to us kindly and gently with these cards. Now it's time to realize that we put it all down, we put it together, and we create the realities that we desire. Hopefully this resonated with you. I really trust that you continue to have a safe, abundant, and healthy rest of your day, full of love, full of life, full of healing, full of balance and gratitude. Yes. I will see you guys in the next video. I just wanted to kind of keep this video light and encouraging, and I wanted to dip out because I want to keep on skipping and listening to my music and just vibing out with this good energy of today. Don't forget the full moon is coming up on Friday. We have a partial lunar eclipse happening. We got things happening in the universe. Gratitude to the cosmic energy that is filling us with abundance, that is allowing us to really look within and see the things that need to be processed, need to be shifted, and take this time to really do so, to really go within and to not project whatever bitterness, sourness, or blockages are within you, not to project that out into the world, because we are in that Taurus energy right now. So yeah, just be mindful, be kind, love, light, and always aloha. See you in my next video.